Massive Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general reading, not a personal reading. Please use your own discernment when watching or listening to this reading. And whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I'm going to be filming this reading on Monday, the 30th of June, 2025. So I hope you enjoyed your weekend or enjoying your the last part of the weekend. It just depends where you are in the world, and I hope you enjoy your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and looking forward to the week. Okay. Um, before I use before I go into the downloads, all right, and I just want to just use this deck as always, just to keep the frequency and vibration high around this reading. So I'm just going to select one card from this deck. It's called Raise Your Vibration. All right, and my spiritual team, they wanted me to select this card. It says, Healing Myself Heals My Lineage. Okay. So the message here, okay, is that, this journey should be, all right, and is a healing journey, all right. And it should also be based on love, okay, balance as well. It's also a journey of self. Um, and we all are here on a double mission, okay? We are all spiritual beings having a human experience, and part of our mission, okay, apart from lifting the frequency and vibration on this planet, is also to while we are doing that, okay, we are also healing ourselves, but we're also healing our lineage as well, okay, because there's lots of things that has been passed down to us, okay, through generations. All right, it's all about healing the ancestral line, okay, the family bloodline as well, okay. um so that's just something that we should all remember, all right. Because we are also meant to, as they say, in spiritual terms, break generational curses, all right. From all habits, all beliefs, all traditions, things that that doesn't serve and could block us and stop in our path, okay, for us to step into our power, all right. To step into our real life purpose. So I'm just going to just quickly read on more on this card. 1, 2, 6. It says our lineage is our family line, the continuation of our family's history. When we were born into our current lineage, many of the ideas and beliefs held by our family became our own. If you are feeling held back in life, there's a good chance that many of these stories are in fact limiting, fear based, and outdated. There are karmic energies within your family line that you are having to push through. But when you pick this card, you are being held in a sacred light of healing and encouraged to revisit some of the more challenging family stories in order to claim your own truth. Know that your ancestors in spirit are cheering you on. All of your healing in this lifetime is healing for the family line. All of your achievements are achievements for the lineage. As you push through the old limitations, you are carving a new path for yourself and for future generations. This is huge, okay? And it's all about leaving a footprint, also leaving a legacy, okay, which both many generations, okay, can enjoy, or especially if you have children or grandchildren, great grandchildren, and so forth. And the vibe of the day says, I go beyond the fears and limitations of my lineage. I go beyond the fears and limitations of my lineage. Okay? So it's just something to remember as you go along this journey. All right? Um, okay, so before I go into the downloads, I just want to see what else. Okay. Um, I'm going to be using this Angel Wisdom Tarot and see what is it? Our spiritual team, the ancestors, the divine, the angels, archangels. What is it that they would like us to focus on, think about, remember, consider? Okay. Another thing I just want to remind you that Tarot Oracle readings is all to do with energy. It's timeless. It's non-gender. We all embody both masculine and feminine energies. All right. And a lot of these energies may not belong to you. It may belong to people you're associated with, or an energy within another energy. Once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who have supported my channel in any way. um, Whatever you did in the past or about to do is much appreciated and it doesn't go unnoticed. And please don't forget to check the description box. If you're interested in, like spiritual gifts, crystals, numerology, astrology, moon astrology. There are some books, okay, or I should say there's the names of some books which I put in the description box, as well as recommended tarot oracle readers and um, other content creators who do spiritual enlightenment videos like myself. So please check out some of the videos which I've posted out on my channel. And also just please just check the description box. Okay, I'm sure there's going to be something there that could be useful to you in some way. All right, so let's see what is it spirits, okay, or our spiritual team, what they would like us to focus on. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what would you like us to focus on at this time? Okay, so we've got here this is Seven of Fire, which in traditional tarot, okay, fire is wands, to represent wands, which is to do with our passions, our desires. Okay, this message is from Archangel Ariel. It says, stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Okay, have confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So it's all about not not what did I say? There's something that I was going to say. Um, yeah, from what I'm just yeah, it's not every I don't know. There's a saying they say, but it just can't come into my head right now. But anyway, what Ariel is saying is to just choose your battles wisely, because there may be people out there that might be opposing you. It could be people you work with. It could be family members. But what she's saying here is to just choose your battles wise. Not everything, I think it's like, I think the saying is not every battle you should attend to, or something like that. All right, I can't remember the actual saying. And also to remember to create healthy boundaries, and don't be afraid to express how you feel and to be your true, authentic self. Okay. All right. So we've got this one. Um, all right, so let's see what else. What else is it that our spiritual team would like us to know at this time? What else? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else would you like us to know at this time? Oh, this is again is from Ariel. Okay, it says there. Um, it says protect what you have created. Be prepared Never give up. Ask your angels for help. And it says environmental activism and animal rights. So maybe some of you might be quite passionate about the environment as well as animal rights. But Archangel Ariel, okay, she's also saying that for us to protect, to basically to create healthy boundaries, okay, or to keep our guards up, all right, to maybe individuals or person, okay, that may be opposing to what you believe in, or trying to change who you are. I don't know. This is what I'm getting here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? What else does the collective need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? Okay, so we've got here, um, hmm, so we've got here, this is four of air. No, this is no, the water. This no, this is four of, yeah, this is four of water. Sorry, four of water, which is cups energy. Yeah. This is from Archangel Shamiel. It says, so there might be people who are in this energy, or maybe you might be in this energy, okay? It says here, failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, lost in your own world, wake up. So there could be some people, I don't know, and you might be in this energy, or maybe there might be, it could be someone you're associated with or people around you. Okay, they might be in this sort of energy, maybe feeling sad, depressed because they've missed out on an opportunity. um Maybe they're not seeing something from a higher perspective. Maybe they lack direction in life. They might be discontent with their life. um Maybe they just feel like a lost soul. But if you notice that, if you could see that they're just missing whatever it is, okay, because every all of us, we are abundant, right, in our own rights. That's why you see the tree is full of fruit, okay. But I think maybe this person is just not happy with what they have, okay. Maybe they're looking for outside validation. But if you notice, can you see that you have Archangel Shamiel at the back of the tree, okay, trying to offer this person um something, but they're just so sad into whatever, maybe, I don't know, they're just all in their thoughts at the moment. They're quite in all in their emotions at this moment, not thoughts, but more in their emotions, in their feelings, and then just missing out on something that the universe, okay, wants to offer them. This is what I'm seeing here, and that's why it says they wake up, okay. That's why it says that. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, let's see what else. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do you want us to know? So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do you want us to know at this time? Okay. Okay, so this is coming from Archangel Zaldapol. Okay, he's the one who delivers prayers to heaven. And it says here, unity with a spiritual minded community, asks the divine for help, and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. So it's all about like connecting, all right, connecting with source, spirit, the divine at this time, okay. um all right, and they also want us, I guess, to manage our resources wisely. This is coming from Archangel Michael. It says extremes in how you give or receive money. So it's all about balance, okay? Grounding here, time or emotions. you may obviously could have a business, or maybe thinking about starting a business. It says seeing things as black and white, being charitable. So it's also being a time to, as much as we receive, is also a time to give. Um, and then you got this is from Archangel Uriel. It says wishes come true, your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So this is also something that a message, okay, from our spiritual team, from the divine. Okay, so our wishes are coming true at this moment. It's also a good time to make a to focus on our goals so our dreams can become a reality. This is a very good period, and it's also a time when we may be experiencing a lot of good luck, good fortune, and also our spiritual team would like us to have more, to have faith, and also to surrender. Okay, which means, okay, when you have faith, surrendering to the divine, because we are here to work together with the universe as well. Okay, all right. So uh, here, you could be um a life power 4, 7, 9 as well. We've got actually two nines on the table, two fours. So yeah, so the divine or higher powers presence is very is highly spirit is highly in this around this reading. Okay. All right, so I just want to now just some things I just want to say. I was guided to say before I go into some other things. All right, so I think right now, okay, there's a lot going in the energy. All right, you might have picked this up, like myself, and there's a lot of things going on in the dream state as well. And one of the things that my spiritual team wanted to say, the higher power, the divine wanted to say to continue to stand in your power, okay? Because at the moment there is a lot of projections. A lot of people may be opposing of who you are, what you do, what you stand for. There could also be a lot of spell work being done as well to try and stop, block you as well. So, what the divine is saying to continue to have faith, continue to stay focused. Because I've been seeing these words a lot. The word focus. Okay, remain focused because at the moment there is a lot of distractions that's happening right now. Okay, to stop you from moving forward. Okay, so this is just that's just comes, I must say, all right, that this just comes with the territory. Okay, this is what it is, especially when you are in Allah's, God's army, striving to do what's right, striving to be yourself, your true authentic self, and there's always going to be people opposing that. Okay, so that comes with the territory. So be strong, keep standing in your power, have faith. All right, connect, make sure that you continue to stay connected with your higher power, the divine, your spiritual team, the ancestors, and continue to pray. All right, continue to pray. Okay, because the Most High sees and knows all things. He knows the hearts and reins of man, and you are never alone. You are protected by your spiritual team, by the divine. Another thing, I keep hearing these words, pay the devil. All right. So, it could be, as I said, and what was being channeled to me, that there could be a person or people that, might have, or maybe Luciferians or or Satan worshippers, I should say. Okay, because at the end of the day, the devil, you know, as what we have believed to, what we have led to believe, okay, and growing up is that the devil is a spirit or spook. No, it's a man. Okay, it's the man who embodies satanic energies. All right, and there could be people out there. Okay, maybe those same people who oppose you, that's trying to create a lot of havoc, mischief, mayhem. Right? These people, some of them might be sort of like satanic worshippers and whatever. They could be into necromancy. They could be part of secret societies that uh, um, delve in these sorts of things. All right, and you know and what my spiritual team wanted to say is that to be careful, all right, because you might be approached by someone who is involved with these secret societies that do these sorts of things. Be alert at all times, be careful, okay, because there could be some things there where you may need to sacrifice something, because these are parts of all these ritualistic and initiations, all right, that take place with these things, especially when you're joining, and you might not know what you are getting yourself into, and it could open a can of worms, okay, or a Pandora box. So be careful, okay, especially if you have children as well. So be careful. And I did put out a video on my channel regarding the dangers of using so-called dark arts, which is better known or described as black magic. Please check that video out on my channel. And I did put some members of my soul tribe that have also put out videos discussing this, okay, about the dangers, why we have to be very careful, and also about certain secret societies, and what they may require when you join these things, and all these the rituals and initiations that take place in these things. So be careful, be alert, especially at this time, because we are in judgment season, we are in the age of Aquarius, and it's a battle of minds, right? Because we are in the age of the minds. Okay, so everything is all about the mind, because if they can't get your mind, then they can't get your soul. All right. Also, some of the books, okay, from the Bible. I don't know if it's in the Torah as well or the Quran, but they want us to, like maybe read, if you want to sort of have or find spiritual strength at this moment, the book of Daniel, Job, David, and I also heard Ezekiel. So these are some books, okay, to help us to keep the faith, to keep us going, to keep us strong, to give us inner strength, courage, self determination, and so forth, okay, to keep moving on and remember, and also to give us, like that I should say, like inner strength, all right, to help us as we go through life's journey, and especially if you're on a religious or spiritual soul path. Okay, so some of the things, all right, some of the downloads, I should say, that I also received was um someone who was your copycat may be experiencing some form of loss, sadness, could have hit rock bottom. Okay, I think I got that message in the last thing I had channeling I received the last time when I did the my previous reading, okay, which was on Friday. Um Also, what I was also getting here, all right, someone did graveyard magic to create some endings in your life, okay, and that has backfired. Okay, I think this person could have been using graveyard dirt. I've got another message also, is that a judge has made a decision to proceed with a court case and has brought judgment in regards to whatever evidence that was found. Um, a doctor could be trying to find the inner strength to heal from some form of a heartbreak. Someone who is arrogant, defensive. This person may have mental problems, um, and does not want you to be successful. It could be somebody that you walked away from, okay, and maybe preying on your downfall. All right. Um, What was also channeled to me, that all those family, now this is to do with an inheritance, a gift, um or some money that was left for you, from what that was channeled to me, that all those that was involved, okay, is going to be on the judgment, and this news is going to come out, or will come out, and I think these person or people are quite worried. They could be overburdened about the truth coming out, okay, and these people could have worked with even like ex-partners of you, or the people that you were involved with in the past. All right, someone who married for money is now experiencing financial loss, okay, because their hidden intention came to light. Someone is heartbroken because you walked or ended a relationship with them, okay, but this person was dishonest. Someone who went into some type of business or partnership with another, it could be two people or more, is experiencing financial loss. But from what was channeled to me is that this person was quite stubborn. They could have had some like outdated thinking, and it just caused a lot of problems. And I don't think this partnership is still going on. Okay, I think this partnership has ended. A karmic masculine wants to pretend. Okay, so it's maybe, I'm more likely this is somebody from the past. Okay, but what was challenged to me is that this karmic masculine, okay, could be doing spell work. So this person could be a dark warlock or magician, okay. And this person wants to pretend to be a divine masculine, okay. They could be a shapeshifter as well, but really this person is not what they are, okay. They are basically a wolf in sheep clothing. So be on your guard, especially if it's to do with a past person that you had some type of relationship with. And the crystals that my spiritual team is recommending for us to work with is Apache chair. This is a good crystal for emotional healing. Serpentine, malachite, these are good stones if you're going through that transformation stage on your journey. Also a bloodstone, that's good for healing the lineage, all right. Your blood lineage as well is also a good family stone as well. Citron, tiger's eye, this is good, to give us inner strength, courage, to boost our self-esteem. Trinity stone, this is good for clarity. Red jasper is good for the root chakra, which is to do with our stability and security in the area of life. Um, Hematite is also a good stone to give us inner strength. It's a very good stone for women, or if you are going involved in some form of legal matter at this moment, which involves the justice system. Howlet is good for the dream states, and also to recover dreams, and also is a good stone to use for meditation. Lepidolite, if you're going through this transitioning stage. Turquoise is good for the throat chakra, which is all to do with us, the way we express ourselves, the way we communicate, and to do with what we want to create. All right. And also rutilated quartz. And this stone is good to help to release the past, okay, and to make us have a think more positively, or put us in a more positive mindset, and to think more positively about ourselves, okay. Okay, so I'm going to be using to check to see what other energies, okay, that surround us at this time around the collective. So I'm going to be using this deck, okay. It's called Shadow and Light. All right, I'm going to be selecting 3 cards from this deck. I may be I might refer, okay, to the booklet, okay. um I've used this deck especially in the shadow reading, but I was guided to use this deck to check on the energies which is around the collective. Okay, so at this time, and I'm going to be using the everyday witch. So I'm going to be selecting three cards which I'm going to put on a stand, and then just take two from the top of the deck and two from the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to use some other decks to clarify. All right. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do we need? Okay. So we've got here, the first one wanted to come out, we've got physical pain or emotional pain. Okay, so somebody could be experiencing that now. Okay. And we are on different timelines. Okay, that's another thing to remember. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the energies? What do we need to know around the... Okay. So we've got loneliness and connection. Okay. So someone could be in this energy. All right. Maybe, they are maybe find it hard to, or they somehow probably feel rejected, or they find hard to connect with people at this time. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the current energies? What are the current energies around the collective at this time? Okay, so we've got cherishing and suppressing. All right. So somebody could be all in their feelings, or they wanting to express how they feel. Okay. Maybe they could be in this, as I said, as we said, as we, the card earlier. Okay, from Shamiel, they could be in the Four of Cups energy. Okay, maybe they're not acknowledging what they have. Um, so let's see, what's going on. 29. Let me just see what else we can get from these cards. I'm just going to check to see what else we have from these cards. Okay, so let's start off with 35. And you know what I'm getting as well? I think somebody's like, they could be trying, if you're a content creator, somebody could be trying to suppress the way you, I don't know, they could be trying to attack your throat chakra, because this is what I'm getting as well. Okay, I'm feeling this as well. This energy could be somebody who is, you may have associated with, or I don't know, but this is what I'm getting here. Um, so it could be like somebody that maybe you had some connection with in the past, and this person could somehow have some form of suppressed feelings there. And I don't know, maybe they're trying to project that on you. Okay, if this is your story, yeah. So a lot of it has to do with emotional pain. All right, for the first one here, and what's this book is saying, or this booklet, I should say, is saying is that, when you suppress your feelings, it could create other problems within the body. All right. So this is the message here. That's what I'm getting for the first card. Let's see for the second one. Yeah, because it can cause mental problems. It can cause you know, stomach issues and everything else that goes with it if you're trying to suppress, you know, how you feel. It could be about someone, about a situation. Um, yeah, this one, the second one where it says about loneliness and connection is to do with like someone maybe feels somehow feeling lonely. Okay, from what I'm getting here, it looks like this could be like belong to maybe it could be more than one person, but it could be just one. This energy could belong to just one person here. This is what I'm seeing, and this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm feeling. All right. So maybe this person feels somehow rejected if it's somebody that you can once who was once in a relationship with. Let's see for cherishing and suppressing. Because at the moment I'm feeling a very heavy type of energy here. Yeah. Maybe this person here, especially if it's to do for breakup, I think this person could be reminiscing of what you had with them. Okay. This is what I'm just saying. And because yeah, something to do with heartbreak. Could be something to do with heartbreak. And what the booklet is saying is that to heal from that is that to just go get into a positive mindset. It could be you, I don't know. Um and just give gratitude to just focus on what you have, okay, what you've been blessed with, okay, because and just focus on the good times that you've spent with this person, because you know at the end of the day it's all about this whatever we've expressed, okay, it's all to do with is described in spiritual terms karmic lessons, okay, karmic lessons. So there's things that we you and this individual had to learn, okay, to evolve, to heal, evolve and grow, okay. That's why you got healing myself heals my lineage. Okay, so this person or people could be in fear, they could be have some form of anxiety. Okay, you got growth and pain. So you know, there's a wordings, or there's some wordings, okay, where they say, through the affliction, you like a diamond, okay, you grew to become a better version. Okay, it's all about this is what why I should say you know, like life is no straight journey. There's going to be things that we will have to go through, okay, and these challenges, okay, are there. Some of it is are allowed to happen for us to grow, you know, because you know this is what the life journey is all about, is growing through you know, like for whatever it is that mistakes, you know, it's all to do, life is all about trial and error, okay. This is what it's all about. That's why you've got growth and pain here. All right. Okay. And then you've got energy and motivation. So maybe someone just maybe feels um somehow they just don't have the strength. They feel somehow they don't feel motivated. I don't know. Like this person is not really in a good energy or people. Okay. So we've got energy and motivation, and we've got oblivious and awareness. So I don't know, maybe they're just in that energy at this moment. So we've got fear and anxiety, growth and pain, energy and motivation, and oblivious and awareness. So this person could be in a state where they're just oblivious to the fact of what is going on around them at this time. um I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch. I don't know. I mean, we just had a new moon in Cancer, so I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with that, because the moon rules Cancer, and it is all about our instincts and feelings in the area of life. So I don't know. So somebody could be all in their feelings or emotions at this moment, or the spirit only was. Let me just shuffle this. The spirit only angels. Please clarify physical pain, emotional pain. Okay, so we've got Ace of Wands. Okay. Let's clarify Ace of Wands. Let me just clarify Ace of Wands. Okay, so we've got here Five of Wands. Let's push this back. Clarify Five of Wands. Clarify Five of Wands. We've got Emperor. Clarify Emperor. Holy Spirit, please clarify Emperor. Tower. Holy Spirit, please clarify Tower. Please clarify Tower. We've got Six of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, okay, so I don't know, you could be in this Emperor energy at this time, okay, or you could be dealing with um somebody who is in this Emperor energy, okay. They could be in operating in the shadow side, okay, the shadow side, um okay, of the Emperor is somebody who's quite stubborn, somebody's quite childish, somebody who's quite controlling, okay. um and you know, you could have been in some form of relationship with this person, okay. All right. And maybe because you got Ace of Wands here, okay. um or maybe, yeah, so what it is, what I'm seeing here, okay, maybe you were in a with this person, okay, maybe there was a lot of arguments here, all right. And as a result, maybe this person, maybe you were somebody that was very giving, very nurturing, and this person wasn't maybe appreciative of you know, who you, well, you know, of you, didn't value you, and you moved away, okay. And as a result, um by you moving away, okay, it created a tower, okay. And this person could somehow you know, could be in the, I should say, Ten of Swords energy, okay. Let me just see what else. Yeah, yeah, you could be like also embodying the Queen of Cups energy, okay. And this person, as I said, you could be dealing with somebody who was in the embodies the Emperor energy, but they were operating from the shadow side, okay. Yeah. It's definitely to do with past energy because you got Six of Cups here. All right. Yeah. um yeah, you definitely close out a cycle because again, this is past energy because you got the World here. Okay, you got the World card here. Okay, maybe in the past, I don't know. Yeah, they probably just weren't very giving. Here. Um and somehow maybe this person feels sort of left out in the cold, okay, because you moved away. This person could somehow also be embodying the King of Swords energy who you moved away from, okay. And they could be all in their feelings. As I said, this person could be quite sad, okay, because you've moved away, okay. They could be going through this sort of the spiritual term, dark night of the soul, reflecting on what you and this person had. Okay. They could be regrets. Okay, just take the energy as it resonates. Okay. So this is definitely past energy. And this person, okay, you know, they could be quite sad because um you probably because they're not, somehow you probably closed out this closed out or blocked this communication, okay, with them, and they somehow feel lonely. Maybe they now in regret because they, you know, didn't see your worth, they didn't cherish you, and they could be sort of maybe find hard to even maybe to express how they feel about this past connection. Okay. Holy Spirit, please clarify loneliness. Please clarify loneliness. Yeah, yeah, definitely. This person is in the Three of Swords energy at this time. Clarify Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Yeah. Okay, got Four of Pentacles. Maybe this. I don't know. Maybe they still. Maybe you've walked away, and maybe they still hoping that they can sort of reconcile with you. I don't know, because you got Four of Pentacles there. Holy Spirit, or you could be dealing or you could have dealt with somebody who's quite selfish. Holy Spirit, please clarify. Four of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it could have, you could have really loved this person, and it took a lot of strength to move away from this person, or maybe this person is in an energy where they're trying to find the strength to come over this heartbreak. Let's take the energy as it resonates. Holy Spirit, please clarify strength. Please clarify strength. Okay, you have Knight of Wands. Okay. Um, so I don't know. Maybe this person wants to find, or trying hard to find the courage to communicate with you. Okay. To express how they feel. Okay, or you could have been dealing with somebody who's quite arrogant or quite reckless in the past, or this person could be experiencing setbacks. Okay. Let's be clarifying Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, this person could feel somehow very overly, they could be overly burdened, okay, about the fact that you moved away from them, and that you, because you also closed out a cycle, okay, um, with them, okay, and as I said, this person could also, because you know that with the Emperor, the Emperor embodies all kings, so maybe this person also, not all the time, okay, but this person could also have embodied or embodies the King of Wands energy as well. Maybe somebody, maybe you dealt with somebody who was quite demanding in the past, somebody who was quite you know, I don't know, I hate to say this, maybe somebody who's quite vicious, somebody who's quite impulsive in the past. I don't know, maybe they did something in the past that was quite impulsive, and as a result you you know, or acted in a reckless manner, and as a result you moved away, and now maybe this person is now in regret about what they did. Okay. Okay, so let me clarify the last one, cherishing and suppressing. So the spirit of, please clarify cherishing and suppressing, cherishing and suppression. Okay. Okay, so we've got Two of Swords, Okay, Two of Swords. We've got the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Yeah. We've got Strength. The Strength card wanted to come out again. Okay. Yeah, this person could be all in their feelings because you've got Four of Cups here, right, at the top of the deck. Okay. Yeah. This person could be, as I said, in the Ten of Swords energy, okay, where they experience some form of heartbreak, okay. Yeah, and as I said, this person could be sort of overly burdened, okay. I did see yeah, this wanted to come out, okay. This person was quite deceptive in the past or could have done something deceptive. That's why you walked away. Okay, you moved away. Um, you could have healed, or maybe this person, I don't know, maybe they could be trying to heal from this situation because you moved away. Um, but definitely there was, from what I'm seeing here, I don't think there was, this relationship wasn't balanced. And from what I'm seeing here, because I did see the devil card, okay, so this definitely was a karmic connection, okay, which you ended because the death card is here. All right, I did see the devil card wanted to come out, but and if we, once you see like the devil or the devil wants to pop out, that means it was some type of karmic connection or relationship here. Okay, and as I said, this they, you could have found out that this person was keeping something back or keeping a secret from you because you got the moon card here. All right, or something they were keeping from you has come to light. Okay, and that's why you moved away. I don't know. So just take the energy as it resonates. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let me use yeah. Maybe this person, as I said, you could have had some form of commitment, could have been married to this person. Um, Maybe they weren't serious. Maybe they wanted a relationship where there was no strings attached. Okay. Okay, maybe, they try to pretend that they loved you, but they didn't. So this could be a case of unrequited love. Okay, maybe when you was in this relationship, there could have been a lot of arguments. Okay, um, both of you could have had some form of opposing ideas. Maybe this person, since you, because they didn't appreciate who you were, this person could be now like all in their feelings. This person could be somehow depressed. Okay, they could be sad um, because you moved away. Okay, they could be reminiscing about what you and both of you had together. Okay, um, but as I said, this person probably just didn't see your value at that time when you and when you were together. Okay, um, and you don't know. I mean, it could be a case, okay, where there was some a third party situation. It could be a family member, okay, and they could be all in their feelings, all in their head about this, all right. And definitely, with fate being here, that means you've closed out a cycle with these individual people. But to me, this looks more like a sort of like a relationship here. Okay, you could be healing quite okay, okay, with what's going on in your life. You might be at peace. Okay, and this person may want to apologize. Okay, I don't know. So maybe you really cared for this person, but this person somehow kept back their love from you. Okay. And this person could have been somebody who was quite disloyal, and now they're feeling quite lonely. Okay. Since you moved away. Wow. Just take the energy as it resonates. Let me just see. Let me just get a few. Okay, let me start with. Okay, yeah. Stop. Okay, so let me just. I just want to dig a bit deeper. Okay, to see what's actually happening. Okay, regarding this relationship from the past. Okay, or it could be something that you might be going through now, because we are on different timelines. Okay, and this could have happened in the past, could be happening now, or in the near or distant future. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know about this relationship? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? So let's see. Okay, so again, it says, lone wolf, are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? So maybe this person was someone who was quite emotionally detached, okay, that you were dealing with, all right? This person could have been somebody that was who criticized your every move, okay? This person could be also somebody who was very cold-hearted, someone who was quite unsociable, okay? This person could have been somebody who was quite abusive. Um, Maybe they felt rejected in the relationship, or you could have felt that way, okay? Maybe you were giving too much. It was probably has created an imbalance here. Okay, maybe you were giving more than this person was probably taking a lot of your time, energy, your love, and wasn't giving the same. So again, this could have been a case of where it was basically a relationship which was to do with unrequited love. Okay. As a result, you could have felt burnt out by this being in this relationship, or maybe I don't know, maybe this is how this person feels right now because you walked away. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, definitely you were probably in a push-pull relationship. And that's what happens with karmic relationships, okay? Where it's unbalanced. Someone could be very controlling, somebody could be operating all in their pride and ego, and there could be some form of power struggle, okay? Maybe this person wasn't committed, or wasn't interested in any form of commitment, and as a result they was disloyal, okay? Yeah, you could have used your intuition regarding this, or if you connect to spirit or on some spiritual path, you must have listened to your inner guidance, or whatever signs, signals, and synchronicities the universe, the divine, your higher power was sending you to move away from this person or this situation. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you tell us more about this situation? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you tell us more about this situation? Yeah. Well, it does say her ex, so you could be, as I said, you could be dealing with an ex-partner here. Okay, ex-partner. It could be a spouse. It could be a lover. Um, this person could be trying to find the strength to call you. Okay. Um, maybe this person could be doing some form of shadow work. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe they could be sort of spiritually attacking you without you knowing. Okay, this person could be in this envy energy. All right. Maybe because they, I don't know, maybe they sense or they somehow you could be in a new relationship or seeing somebody else, and this person could be quite envious of this, could be furious that you've moved on, and maybe they feel somehow there's some unfinished business between you and them. Okay, and it does say here it's over for real, closure, inner peace, moving on. Okay, you probably moved on from somebody who still or wants to live a double life. Okay. And if you have a social media platform, this person could be snooping as well, because it says drive by tarot readings asking about you. So I don't know. Yeah. This person could be feeling guilty. I don't know. It just said you just have to, I mean, just take the energy as it resonates. Okay. Let me use this spell tea and see what comes up. Okay. Maybe they may want to contact you and pretend, okay, that they are fine. Okay. This person could be quite dramatic when they maybe contact you, or when you speak to them. This person could have some kind of they could be very controlling. Okay. Um Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you tell me more about this individual, or tell us more about this individual? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you tell us more about this individual? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you tell us more about this individual? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you tell us more about this individual? Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who's very complicated. Okay, this person could also have sort of like jealousy issues. Okay, um maybe somebody who doesn't express how they feel. um this person could be very unpredictable as well. Somebody who's very deceitful. And this came out reverse, so definitely somebody that's not to be trusted, because that came in reverse, where it says trust in process. Okay, that came out in reverse. And maybe when they try to contact you, okay, they could be sort of sending you mixed signals, because it says the signals from someone are unclear and confusing. So it just doesn't make. Maybe that's what they were, you know, showing you in the past. Like what, like as though like want they might be in that energy where they want to be with you, and in some other times you feel like as though that they somehow find you boring, or they don't want to be with you, or something like that. So I don't know, this is what I'm getting here. Okay. Let's see for this one shadow. Okay, so let's see what else. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know regarding this person? Holy angels. What else do we need to know? Holy Spirit, holy angels, what else do we need to know regarding this situation? What else? Let me see. What else do we need to know regarding this situation? Yeah, you're definitely dealing with somebody who's quite undecisive, okay? And maybe this person could have put you in a third party situation, okay? As I said, this person could have somehow suppressed feelings. It says, bottle up many unexpressed emotions, time bomb holding back, okay? Uh, Maybe in the past, this person could have seen you as a conquest, okay? It says dark side, your dark side keeps you from enjoying love, enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. So maybe this person has some form of past life trauma which they need healing. It says exit plan, someone wants out but they aren't making a move yet. Be prepared for. So maybe this person wants to come back but they don't have the strength. It says up in the air, not able to make solid plans, quietly ungrounded. So this definitely you're dealing with somebody who's quite undecisive, and this person could also be in devilish energy. It says trouble follows them around, tempting, addictive charm. So this is what I'm saying. And at the bottom it says here, deadly combo. Got here, deadly combo, dangerous when together, triggering explosives. So I don't know, this person could be, maybe that's why there was a lot of conflict between you two. And it says late bloomer, age gap or immature, attitude out of sync, needs more time. So I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody who's very immature, okay? um so even they could be somebody, you could be dealing with somebody who was much older than you, but this person was quite challenged, and this is part of the energy, the shadow energy of the emperor. Okay. Let me see what else. Okay, so let's see if this person is spiritually attacking you. Okay, let's see what spell work they could be using at this time. Okay, if they are somehow envious, jealous, or especially if you have moved on, maybe you are in a new relationship or about to go into a new relationship. Okay, so let's see what they could be doing at this time. Spiritual angels, what spell work they could be using at this time. On the collective, what spell work they could be using on this time. Or the spiritual angels, what they could be using at this time. Okay. So they could be doing some form of word magic. Okay. All right. So maybe doing praying on your downfall. Okay. They could also be doing separation spells. Okay, so that you maybe separate from people you love, or it could be if you're in a relationship, maybe they want, hoping that you and your partner will break break um apart or separate, I should say. They could be doing also in tranquility spells. Um, they could be doing cloak spell work. All right, so you don't step into your power, you don't express yourself. They could be cloaking themselves as well. All right. They could also be doing medication blocks, especially if you're somebody that needs or certain medication. So maybe block you from getting whatever medication that you need. They could also be trying to do spell work on your solar plexus, which is to do with your self-esteem, your inner strength, your about to be courageous into doing things, as well as your heart chakra as well, so that you close up your heart chakra, stays closed or doesn't heal. All right. Open up to love. Okay. They could also be doing time manipulation spell work. Maybe they want you to, maybe if you are going into some form of or going to go into some form of love relationship, maybe they're just trying to do things to maybe to delay this, to manipulate this. I don't know. This is what that's coming out. They could be also trying to do things to see if they could try and penetrate your spiritual protection as well. So please keep that up. All right. Let's see. They could be doing love binding spells. May want to also do like some destiny, karma, abundance, or destiny transfer spell work, which is not possible because I've already said that many a times. That you cannot swap places or destinies because everybody is unique, just like everyone has a have no fingerprint is the same, so that's not possible. Okay, and as I said, this person could be trying to catch you off guard, okay, in a sense where they want you to somehow, they may want to come back, but this person may want to sort of like to do it in a way so that you lower your boundaries. So please keep your guards up. Please pay attention to the sign signals and synchronicities, okay, because I think and go within if you're not sure. All right, that's for some of you. Maybe for some of you, it might be your divine counterpart, but you need to go within. All right, and just pay attention to the sign signals and synchronicities. If this person, if this is your divine person, this person has gone through, done some shadow work or gone through this dark night of the soul. Okay, and then maybe you were then meant to, you and this person was meant to come get back together. So just pay attention to the sign signals and synchronicities. Okay, um let's see what else the spirit want us to know. Yeah, this person could still be wearing a mask. Okay, as I said, this person could be quite detached, could still be in denial. Okay, this person could maybe want to play on your heartstrings. Okay, they may want to come back and propose, but please use your intuition. Okay, because this person might be trying, could be in a situation where they want to escape. They could still be bottling up their feelings. So as spirit said, as I said earlier, please pay attention to the sign, signals, and synchronicities that you're getting right now or receiving right now about this individual. As I said, this person could be quite depressed at the moment. Okay, they're probably not realizing that you were somebody that was kind-hearted. This person could be quite overwhelmed. Okay, um they could be longing for you or maybe hoping that you would forgive them. There's nothing wrong in forgiving because this is the first step to healing, but it doesn't mean that you need to take this person back. This person could, you could be dealing with somebody who was quite clingy. Okay, and I think when you moved away, this definitely created a tower here. Okay, this person, as I said, could be missing you, hoping one day that you like that, that you and them will reconcile. But what's pretty saying that please pay attention to the sign signals and synchronicities because you, this could be an individual where you need to create, maybe need to create healthy boundaries. You may embody the divine and feminine energy. Okay, and this person could be like someone who just wants thrills. Okay, they just see you as a conquest, and this person you're dealing with could be quite unbalanced, could be creating illusions if they're into spell work, okay, or doing dark spell work, and this person you could be dealing with is either distorted, masculine, or feminine. Okay, all right. this one. Okay, so let me just use and see what else we can get regarding this situation. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify physical. Yeah. So this person, as I said, this person is heartbroken. Okay, and they're all in their feelings right now because you moved away. Let's clarify loneliness. Yeah. As I said, this person you're dealing with, they could have had outdated thinking, conditioning. They could be replaying whatever you had together in their head. Verify, cherishing, suppressing. Yeah. You could have been dealing with a false flame. Okay. Where both of you had different beliefs, different opposing ideas. Verify, feeling anxiety. Yeah, you've definitely probably cut ties or moved on from this person. Verify, growth and pain. Yeah, definitely you've probably closed out the cycle, released the past. Okay. This person could have inner some they could be okay healing, doing some shadow work to heal their inner child, or they could have suffered some form of inner child, and that's why maybe they were quite emotionally detached at that time when you were with them, or maybe you have and you've evolved and grown because you've got butterfly hair. Okay. Clarify energy and motivation. Yeah, you've probably like started something new, you've moved away, you've ascended from the situation. Okay. And just seeing it as a life lesson, because these are all karmic lessons which we have to just heal, evolve and grow from. Okay. Clarify, oblivious. Yeah. And unfortunately you could have been dealing with somebody who was a narcissist. Okay, this person could be doing some form of spell work. Okay, they could be, like love spells and all sorts, to hoping that you take them back. You could be dealing with somebody who is one-sided or somebody who's quite self-absorbed. Okay, as well. What is this emotional one? Let's see what comes up and then. Okay. Since they're all in their emotions, so let's see what else we can get. Okay. For the spiritual angels, please clarify physical pain. Yeah. This person may want to message you, okay. Or send, I don't know, send you some form of love message. Let's clarify loneliness and yeah. You might when this person contacts you, all right, they probably run out of time, especially if it's to do with some type of divine, some type of, it could be to do with some kind of twin flame soulmate connection there. Okay, and this person could have, maybe they realize now, or you could just tell this person that it's just too late, or I'm hearing the song, the words of the song, too late to apologize. Please clarify cherishing and suppressing. Wow. You could have been, or you could be dealing with a crazy ex, somebody who is obsessed, that won't let go, who is refusing to accept that the um relationship is over. Just be careful because you could be dealing with a cycle. Please clarify fear and anxiety. Okay, you could be someone who have moved past this. Okay, maybe they are sort of like suppressed while you are in this queen bee energy. Somebody who's quite secure, confident. Okay, um, career focused. Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, you definitely you've seen this person true colors. Okay, that's why you've moved away. You've ended this cycle, or maybe about to. It depends on, because we, as I said, we are all on different timelines, and it just depends if this is your story or not. Okay, of these or you resonate with any of these messages that's coming out. Yeah, maybe when you this, I don't know, maybe they had some form of tarot. They maybe they I don't know if they read for themselves, or maybe they went to a reader, and maybe they discover that you all at peace. You could be sort of like enjoying life. You could have entered into a new relationship, or just living in the moment. Or could be that you left this person because you could have received some shocking news, some download, and that created a tower. Maybe you were illuminated by some truth coming out about this person. Okay, maybe you found out that this person just wanted to be, because they just wanted to trap you in some way. Okay. Um, this person definitely embodies the Jezebel spirit basically is um narcissistic, very narcissistic type of energy. Okay, very controlling, very bossy type of energy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this person could be experience some form of anxiety. Maybe they could be all in their head thinking if they still have time. I mean, we did see the time manipulation card that came out when it came to the spell work. So maybe they trying to do something to go back. I don't know what they're doing, but it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. This time manipulation, so that's just an illusion. Okay, and this definitely was a karmic tie. Okay, this was a karmic relationship, karmic tie, karmic connection. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'd like to using these decks to see what is it this person would like to say. All right. Maybe they want to like send you a message and see what. Let's see what quickly. What is it they'd like to say? There could be a lot of gossip going on. I don't know between what happened between you and them. I don't know. Let's take the energy as it resonates. Maybe they still, as I said, they probably still don't want to let you go, because it says, "Hope I haven't given up on us yet." Okay, so this person definitely doesn't want to take no for an answer. This definitely was a karmic soul contract. Says the lessons I've learned from us will never be forgotten. Okay, as I said, this person may want to reunite with you. Um, they want some form of reunion. Maybe when they contact you, you might tell this person, I felt like you didn't care. Okay, maybe this person, as I said, they didn't or maybe they may want to tell you, okay, please give me another chance, because maybe somehow they feel quite shattered about the situation. They may want your forgiveness. Okay, they may want to reconcile, but you may tell this person, I need more time to think. Okay, but be careful, because this person may do something to try to make you self-sabotage. Okay, so it's very important you pay attention to the signs and synchronicities at this time. Okay. And let's see if you were to give them a second chance, okay, or whatever. Let's see what they, or if they want to contact you, what is it they want to say? Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what? Okay, what else? What is this person into? True intentions. What is this person true intentions? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is this person true intentions? Okay, so this person, it says apology. It says, I'm not yet over what happened, but an apology could begin to mend things. So definitely this person is not giving up. Okay? Okay, we've got collaborate. We are aligned in our purposes. Let's combine forces and help each other succeed. Again, this confirms what I just said earlier. It says, health, I'm here to support your journey towards wellness and balance. This is what this person wants to say. Okay. Goes on to say, date, I like you and I would love to get together to learn more about you. So maybe they want you to give them a second chance so they can, I don't know. I don't know what else, but just take the energy as it was. Everybody's story is not the same, okay? Then he goes on to say, regret, I'm disappointed with how things went with us, and I wish I could change the past. Okay. So some individuals here might be in regret. It says, gaslight, I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you're doubting your own experiences and memories. Wow. And then it goes on to say, secret, there's something I'm holding back. So, I don't know. I don't know. So, I guess you just have to use your intuition and discernment at all times, okay, regarding this individual, okay, from the past. Because this looks like past energy, but again, we are on different timelines here, okay? So, to close off this reading, I just want to use some decks, okay? I want to start off with the angels and ancestors to see what advice or that they have for the collective at this time. Okay, so let's see. So what's going to come out? All right. Dearly beloved ancestors, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what message do you have for the collective at this time? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, dearly beloved ancestors. Okay, what message do you have for the drum? Let's see. Okay, so we've got drum. It says dream and journey. So I don't know. Maybe some people might be on. This person could be under judgment too for the way they treated you. So this is the warrior symbol. So 1, 2, 4. Okay, so it says here, the message, it says, journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path, then follow your guidance. Okay, and the extended message says, you are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. So at the moment, okay, the ancestors, spiritual team, they want us to pay attention to our dreams, okay, um, to trust our intuition, which is the inner wisdom, okay, also to make sure that we pay attention, okay, to the signs, signals, and synchronicities. It could also be to do regarding if this is your story, okay, regarding this past person or this individual, okay, which you have walked away from, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's see what else, what else our spiritual team would like us to know at this time. So I'm going to be using this. This is sacred geometry. Basically, it's just it means it's just language of the soul. So the first card that came out, okay, you got throat chakra. So some of us may need to work on, because obviously there could be individuals or this individual, okay, if was your story, or is your story that this person could be somehow trying to attack your throat chakra. It says the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Okay, the throat chakra is, as I said, is helps us to express ourselves, and communicate more effectively, and also can help us when it comes to our creative activities. um and then you've got the heart, wow, the heart chakra as well, okay. Now these are what they call mandalas, okay. So if you have the deck on hand, you can always meditate, or you can listen to music, music meditations when it comes to the chakras, or guided meditations, okay. And then you got this one, heart chakra. The frequency of heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and body. Okay, I'll take this one as well because I think this is very good. The solar plexus chakra is to do with our inner strength, our willpower, um, to do with courage as well. So it says that the frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Okay, that means our contribution to society, to the world. Okay, as well. You could be a life path. Either 3, 4, or 5. Okay, and to help you, if you're interested in working with the energies of the archangels, for the solar plexus, you can call on Archangel Shamiel. For the heart chakra, you can call on Raphael, Archangel Raphael, and for the throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel. All right. Okay, let's see what what advice the fairies at this time, what advice the fairies have for us. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages? Ooh, let's take this one. Okay, the first one, it says, um, wish wisely, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So it's all about strategizing, planning ahead. What is it that we like to focus? Not only to focus, but what we want to maybe um bring into reality. Okay, it's all about bringing our goals into fruition, or to make our dreams to become a reality. Okay, so, and one of the ways you can connect with the fairies is by going out in nature. um and if it's a very emotional time for you, you can always, if you are quite fortunate enough to be if you've got, there's a lake or a body of water, you could spend some time, okay, or even maybe like go in the in maybe in like in the seawater or any body of water at this time. But please be careful, all right, you know at this time, okay, if you want to do that, okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else would you like us to know? What advice? What advice? Okay. It says journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, so some of you might be, doesn't have to be a physical journey. It could just be a spiritual journey, meaning you might be going up to or ascending to up to a new level of enlightenment or spiritual enlightenment, I should say. Okay, all right. It says flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So it's the time, to, I guess, to like maybe express how you feel, because it's all about, we are living testimonies, okay, for others as well, especially if we've gone through some type of experience, to help another person, okay, to heal, transform, and to become a better version of yourself, because obviously life is ongoing, and that's why they call it a journey, okay. But within that journey, it's always going to be the obstacles, challenges. There's also going to be trial. We also could learn, or are meant to learn through trial and error. Okay, it's all about learning through our experiences. Okay, all right. And as I said, it says a healing now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Okay. And also it says manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step one. So, before we can do anything new, um, we have to put something down on paper, all right, um, before we start to plan ahead of whatever it is that we want to accomplish, okay, in our life or bring forth, okay. um, let's see what else our spiritual team would like us to know. So again, it's all about connecting to source, go within as well, getting as much information as we need in order to move on. Okay, as we sail through life's um, ups and downs. Okay, to help us through those storms. Okay, um, or to help us move through calmer waters. It says that guidance. It says when you make divine intelligence your foundations, you finally have a fixed star to follow. So it's all about as well, by connecting to our spiritual team, to the divine. They're going to help us to create that solid foundation that we can build on. All right. Also, we must always consider when it comes, especially when it comes to healing and keeping our heart chakra open. Love, we should always sort of like demonstrate or move through the essence or the essence of love, because the journey should be about love. It says divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. Okay, so there are times when we do have to let go of certain people in our lives, especially if those people are not um giving us, okay, that the love, or they're not operate, either if they're not operating love, they don't love themselves, or they could be a case of unrequited love. Okay, right? And in order for us to get this, receive this proper guidance, this wisdom, we need to be um have some form of humility, be humble to receive this guidance. Because if you notice how this man is swooping down, and you've got the owl in the background, it says in humility, it says, allow me divine to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Okay. And once again, in order to um, remain grounded, okay, on your path, okay, it says here, many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So never forget that. And also, if you notice here, you've got a lot of things associated with nature. So it's all about, and that's one of the ways that we can feel more stable, feel more overcome our fears, and also to feel more balanced, okay, in our life. And you got your path. It says, dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. So it's all about trusting the universe, okay, um, surrendering to the universe, okay, and to make sure that we remember that of our self-worth, okay, especially in this particular situation here. It says, you have been worthy to belong, to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Okay? All right, so beautiful words of wisdom here. I've been guided to use this deck, okay, spirit animals, okay, and um they wanted me to read out this card, okay. Is working with, especially if you're going through a lot of challenges right now, or there's a lot of opposition, people not happy with what you're doing. There could be, as I said, this energy right now is quite intense, okay, because a lot of people are in their feelings. I mean, we just had the new moon in Cancer, the moon, as I said, um, rules Cancer, okay, and Cancer is, it also represents our create to do with our creativity, and to do with children as well. But it's a quite emotional time, okay, so that's why I could actually feel this energy, okay. And if you feel that sort of intense energy, then it maybe might be best to actually go out in nature, okay, um or just spend some time in nature, or maybe going, if you are fortunate enough to have a garden, just sit in the garden, okay, and spend a few minutes there. So they wanted me to select this card. It says it's the to work with the energy of the elephant, but that would require also forgiveness. It says, if you're feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You are being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. So this could be, this doesn't have to be for you. It could be to do with the cross watcher or the person that you're dealing with, if this was your story. Okay. My spiritually angels. What else? What other spirits? Okay. Okay, it says, okay, so for some of us, we can work with the energy or the spirit of the ant. It says perseverance. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so impetuous. By pacing yourself, the end result will be far more rewarding. Slow down, don't rush. Work carefully and learn to accept help from others. So don't close yourself, okay, from people who are willing, genuine people who are willing to uplift you, to help you, okay. As well, we got good news. Okay, it says Turkey. It says you may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. Okay. Um, Okay, we've got here a whale communication. It says you are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart, bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. Okay, so when this person, if in case this person comes back and they want, to have a conversation with you, you need to speak your truth here. Be authentic as and truthful as possible. Express how you feel. Okay. All right. And God has sworn love. It says you have found your soulmate or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All of those things you have to go through were worth it. So some of you might be going into some form of a divine connection soon, but again, we are all on different timelines here. Okay. So I hope whatever messages that came out, if this resonates with you in some way, or if this was your story, this helped to bring some clarity into your situation. As I said, we are on different timelines, okay? This could be past energy, what's going on now, what's going to happen in the near or distant future. Thanks once again to all my viewers, my subscribers, anyone who have supported my channel in any way. Thank you ever so much for your support, whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do is much appreciated, and it does help the channel. Please check out the description box after watching or listening to this reading, and please check out my other readings as well as my spiritual environments, which I do on my channel. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching once again. See you next time, and goodbye.